afternoon, this is Zachary from Zachary Sweeps. I'm at a job at the moment and doing this Chesney wood burner, and basically what's happened is that this plate, this throat plate, hasn't been put into the right position. It's been left on top of this brick, and as you can see what's happened because it's been left on top of the brick, the weight of the brick can't handle the weight of this plate. And what's happened is, unfortunately for the customer, wasn't aware of it, and where he's been putting in the wood and stuff like that, it's actually broken it because of the weight. So I think I'll be able to get it back in, no problem. But obviously he's going to need to get a new brick for it at some point. But it's really straightforward. I come across it so much. As you probably know, on my previous video I did one about this. I mean, they're so simple to put in. I mean, it looks like originally someone that, when it was first either at the factory or whatever. But if you look inside these appliances, there's two brackets here on either side, and you can actually just put the plate here like this, just twist it at an angle so it goes in like that, turn it round like that, push it up like that, up in there, and then there you go, it's in. As simple as that. And now that's sitting in there as it should be. And then what you do after that, there you go, that's it, it's in. It's not sitting on top, it mustn't sit on top of that brick. This is probably the first one I've actually come across in a while now that is actually being broken because of it. But and then after that, obviously you put the sides in. Obviously they go at you have a right and a left one, so we put the left one in first, and that goes in at that side like that. Push that into one side there like that, and then you get the right one, and then you do that. In fact, we push that down like that. I'll put that one in first, and then now I'm going to try and get that brick back into position. Right, I've put that broken bit back into position, as you can see. It's stayed in there. Fortunate, there's lips around the edges where it can hold it into position, so that's going to last for a while, which is great. And then obviously the next bit that's got to go in is this bit. This is the base, but the base of this has got a hairline fracture in it. But the thing with these is they always do, to be fair. And then you just put that back down in there. It should slide in there. Just be very gentle, obviously, because we don't want to break it anymore. There you go, that's in. That's great. That's sitting in there all nice. And then the last bit is the front bit. And that goes round like that. Into position like that. And there you have it. It's all fitted, all back into place as it should do. But as I was saying, with them with their metal plates, the throat plate, it must go into the bracket. You can, if you put your hand inside the appliance and reach the underneath of the roof, you can actually feel where it goes. It's so important that you do that. Otherwise, this is what's going to happen. This cannot support the weight of that because it's made of cast iron. And when the poor customer's been putting stuff in, of course, if he only has to knock it once, and that's exactly what's going to happen. So it's very, very important. And it seems to be happening just with this particular make of appliance, these Chesneys. And yeah, I would be make sure that the plates are fitted back correctly when you have them swept. And you'll never have any issues with them. But apart from that, they're a great appliance, and they work really well, and they kick out the heat. Thank you very much. I hope that helps. I hope you have a lovely day from Zachary Sweeps.